is a well-oiled machine in here. The boys are working. Eduardo, what do you got going on?
It's back bumper here, filling in, getting ready for a paint job.
Sweet. Yeah, had a hard time trying to find one of these right now on the market. So Eduardo's fixing her up. Should be ready for paint soon. Wasn't too bad, but definitely needed a skim coat, and he's making quick work of it. Other things are pretty much ready. I can reassemble the steel doors. Insides are painted up to match now. Outsides are still as is black, but it should be good. Hood's cleaned up, but we are gonna wrap this thing because it's got a little damage here and there. Chris is building the wing. So this is, I think this is one of the ones that was sold through maybe Bimmer World back in the day. It's a nice wing, decent little cord, not very aggressive, but it should be okay for GLTC. But we had to make it narrower, so got the hard points cut out, and yeah, Chris did an awesome job getting those cut out, and he's just about to bond them back into the narrow road section of wing, and then we just got to get some uprights made for it. So Chris has been playing with CAD and cutting stuff with the plasma, so I'm sure it'll be a next thing on the list tonight.
Restrictor plates.
Oh, and restrictor plates. Yeah, we gotta make some restrictor plates. I've been kind of trying to neaten up and organize what's left. Got a bunch of bits that aren't going back on. That's all the angle kit and the other knuckles. Part shelf's almost empty. Got a big pile of trash. All the parts that aren't going back on. So, done with a whole bunch. I'm gonna get to work, finish cleaning things up around here. We've got a dyno scheduled for Wednesday. Glass goes in Thursday, and if it doesn't snow, we're gonna go testing Friday. So anyway, back to work. All right, today we're on the dyno, Super K hoodie, and yeah, car is absolutely not finished, but it's finished enough to run on the dyno. So we've got some things to test. Made a full power pull, it still makes like 330, so motor's healthy. Now we got to get down to that 220, 240 horsepower range. So we'll start throwing some changes at it and see how she does. Oh, all right, there we go. We got a 330. Nice big power band, and we got to work toward that 220. That's basically half throttle, so see what we can dial in. Dyno was a little short-lived, but everything went well. We got 228 horsepower, pretty flat. I mean, it kind of throughout the rev range gains and loses 10 to 15, but it's pretty good. I mean, that is basically just the result of a flat plate restrictor, and the 2-inch seemed to work pretty well. So yeah, so 228. Let's figure out what we're gonna do on weight. We need to get over the scale pad and get all the body work and stuff on it. Let's see, I just wiped the dash down because tomorrow morning glass gets installed. So I'll drag it back over for glass install tomorrow. And yeah, getting there on the bumper. Lots of little bodywork projects, so just kind of fix things up. But tires are here. So we've got some 255 660s. These Falcons were basically the only thing I could get in time. So the car will be ready for 275s as far as power to weight, I think, but I can't find any 275s right now. So that'll have to wait till next time. Either way, just want to be able to get out there and party with my friends, so I'm not too concerned. Wing's ready, it's legal, although these end plates look ridiculous. These are the tiniest freaking end plates I've ever seen, so I'll probably put something else on there. I've got some other end plates and carbon stock. Yeah, I think Chris is gonna give painting a go on a couple of other panels and things, like this bumper and the front bumper and the hood. Yeah, Chris is apparently a painter guy now. There we go. What you doing, bud?
Just getting ready to cut this off and put some bigger flares on it.
Giving it the RWB. No.
That again?
Don't put your dirty glove on the camera. All right, let's move this thing to the alignment rack. We got glass in it. That was all outside services are taken care of. Just labeled the buttons in here. I can figure out what stuff is.
It's labeled. It says.
Most of it even works now. We got
says,
dash now. We got O2. We still got one lux sensor just in case.
Ooh, so quiet.
Yeah, it's quiet and it's tuned. It actually runs now. Well, it used to run.
It's actually civilized.
Power steering.
Power brakes.
Yeah. No power brakes, but they're bled.
Oh, so stupid. ABS maybe it works?
Still working idle.
You already crash it?
Well, we made it this far, a whole 10 feet. It's already broken. All right, we need to get out the the saw. Where's the chainsaw? Get that thing over here.
Hey, I was trying to use the circular saw on it the other day and you stopped me.
Get the carbide.
A
chop
carbide
saw.
tips chop saw.
Yeah.
It should go through plastic.
Oh no, we gotta go through steel.
Oh, it'll go through that too.
All right. That'll get it up on the alignment rack. All right, she's on the scale pad, and looks like we gotta add a little bit of weight. It's a little light. She's, I don't know how I can possibly weigh that little. Chris is mad because it's like hundreds of pounds lighter than his Miata.
My Miata was fine until you got hold of it.
So I ruined it and put a Chevy V6 in it.
Chevy motor and ruined it.
All right, been a little bit of time, but we got her aligned, corner balanced. We had all kinds of little things to deal with, just trying to get it all dialed in. The biggest change was needed some weight. So one, we got the steel doors on here. They added a bit of weight, and then we've got all of that. So yeah, plenty of lead, plenty of room for more. So we got room for Ward's weight. These are mounted on some big steel plates that are, all those studs go through the floor. And then there's a backer on the bottom for both the lead and the battery. So yeah, ought to be pretty secure. We had Amanda here most of the weekend. She did lots of bodywork stuff. So the hood, everything got filled and finished on the hood. We were gonna repaint the whole thing, but for now she just overlaid some wrap on the worst parts. Bodywork's still the most time-consuming part. Still work on a few things on the front. Gotta, you know, fix that. And the covers are getting worked on still. Got all the yellow tape and stuff off. New fender flares were cut and fitted. I think everything mechanically is good to go. So the next thing to do is just to get this thing on the ground and take it for its first little test drive. So that's exactly what we're gonna do.
All right.
Let's do this. Much more reasonable. All right, we have wrapped it up. Chris and I have been working pretty much nonstop to get this thing finished up. Did not do a lot of filming, not gonna lie. Yeah, we just had to jam it out. So it's mostly ready. I mean, it's not perfect, but man, is it a huge improvement. And I'm really excited to bring it out and have some fun. Race ready, we just put some fresh fluids in it, and honestly, it's about time to load it on the trailer. Yeah, so it is Tuesday night. I'll be leaving tomorrow, Wednesday, to head down to AMP to hopefully be able to do a few testing laps on Thursday. So I'll be meeting up with, of course, the team and all the ASM boys, and really excited. So again, huge thanks to Chris and Amanda and Ryan for all the help to get this thing knocked out. And Eduardo, of course, who's here literally most nights. Yeah, we're ready to go tear it up, do a little GLTC racing. So I'll mess, I need to get cleaned up and get this shop cleaned up. And I will see you guys in 2 days at AMP. All right, got the car out here. Already did a few laps. Get some decals on it. Tom made me some numbers. Pete and Zach are about to break some RC cars. If these make it more than 5 minutes, I'll be shocked.